Hi everyone, my name is Rachel and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I love bodybuilding, I love finance, I love a ton of things. And so, you might see a lot of mix of random stuff, but today we are going to be doing my debt confession with you guys. And I'm actually really super excited to get into this because this last year, me and my husband have been trying to pay off debt for the last year and a half, maybe 2 years. And, it's been a long journey. And maybe I'll go make a different video on exactly how much we have paid off, like credit card wise and stuff. Because, in my life, I've probably paid credit cards off like 3 or 4 different times. I'm happy to say I no longer have credit cards and I don't plan on ever getting one again. So let's get into it. This is my 2026 debt confession. Okay, let's start with my lowest balance because I'm doing this debt snowball method. List all your debts from the lowest to the highest, and you tackle the lowest one, and then you move all the payment to the next one, and just continue on down the way. So we'll split this up as debt and then the payment amount. Yeah, we'll just do it super simple like that. The first one, which is the lowest balance, is my car, and we owe $15,185.33. And the minimum monthly payment is $405. I rolled negative equity into this car from a Toyota Tacoma. I miss my Toyota Tacoma so bad, and I need a truck again, but I'm not going to get one. I'm going to get by with what I got. But I rolled negative equity into this, and it was only like 4,000, okay? The 4,000 doubled to like 10,000 in the hole because this starting balance was 23,000, I want to say, last year, and we've paid it down to 15,185 in a year's time. So that's huge progress. But I was so sad when I went to the dealership just to see my options if they would take it back. They'd said 11,000. I was like, "What? I just barely bought this or got this from you, and you're going to sell it?" And oh, it's such a scam, dealerships. I, car loans in general, the worst, okay? I'm never, ever going to do this situation again. What can you do? What can you do? Next is my husband's car, and we owe $18,521.30 on his. And his also started at like $24,000 last year. So we've paid it down quite a bit as well. So maybe we're doing a mix of the snowball and we're paying bi-weekly payments. We might be doing a mix of things. But his minimum monthly payment amount that we have to pay is $495. But we do pay it bi-weekly, $250 bi-weekly. So we're actually paying about $500 a month. And then, yeah. And so far, from since we got this, we've been also doing the same with mine and paying $500 bi-weekly payments. Next, we have a second mortgage. Oh, it doesn't line up. Oh well. 20,000. Oh, 97. Wow, this is all messed up. I hope you can see all of this. $20,097 The minimum payment on this is $145.52. When I said I make mistakes with finances, like this is the type of stuff I'm talking about. So we put 0% down on this home we bought this last year. That was a mistake because this is a 30-year mortgage at like 7.675%, and only like $15 of this, $145, is going to pay off this principal balance. If I would have gone back, I would have saved up the 20% down that I needed. Or if I couldn't do that, it would have been the 3 to 5%. I would have much rather put 3 to 5% down because that's so much more doable. We actually pay $50 onto this monthly because this scares me and I don't like having it on there. So we actually pay $195.52 per month. So we are paying this down as we go as well. Okay, the next one we have is the first ever home we bought. Now it's a rental, so that's why I'm putting it as rental property. And we owe $153,000 on that. Ooh. We have this at a 3.375% interest rate. So we might swap the homes in the debt snowball because this other house that we bought is costing us so much more than a 3.375 interest. The amount that we pay monthly on this home is $1,013 per month. Our rent that we rent it out at is $1,400 a month. So we are up on it, at least. Could be worse, could be even, so I'm grateful for that. We just pay the minimum. We don't pay any extra on it right now. The next one that we have is our primary mortgage. And this one we owe $340,519.31. Our minimum payment for this one is $2,582.01. Then this one is at a 6.625% interest rate. This is all, guys. This is all the debt that we have now. And we also just pay the minimum on this. Oops. Gosh, I am being terrible at writing. So let's add all this up. Okay, $15,185.33 plus $18,521.30 plus $20,097 plus $153,000 plus $340,519. Oh, yikes. That's a lot. Hopefully you can see this, but that is $500,000. $547,323.04. And then our monthly payment total for our debt, that's just going to debt, is $495 plus $145 to $2,582.01. Okay, so we have to pay out a total of $4,640.53. So that's also crazy because that's more than half of our take-home pay. So that's not livable. That's too much. On top of this $500, We are going to be paying an additional $375 bi-weekly to it. And we are also going to be renting out our basement for $1,000 from our primary mortgage. So that's also going to help a lot. So we'll also be putting an additional $750 from the basement rent and the other rent. So this is just split from paychecks. So that's why I'm writing it like that. So in 1 week we'll be paying $625 for 2 weeks, and then $375 plus $250, $1375. So total going towards my car is going to be $2,000, which is going to pay it off in like 8 months. So this should take us 8 months if we stay on schedule and quit buying crap we don't need. This should be 8 months, and then we'll roll all this to this, which will be $2,500 a month. And I think that equals out to like 6 months. We'll have his car paid off, and then another like 8 months for the second mortgage. So, in less than 2 years, we should have only our homes left to pay off, which will barely bring us under the $500,000 of debt. So it's still astronomical, okay? It's very daunting, and it's actually quite scary to know that I'm not even 30 years old and I have $500,000 in debt. But we are trying to tackle it as much as we can. We don't have kids right now, but we're hopeful that we can start trying for a baby this next year. So I don't know how that's gonna look, how I'm gonna be staying working or what. So I'll keep you guys posted on what happens, but as of right now, the plan is paying $2,000 towards my car and trying to get that gone, because it's too much. But anyways, thanks so much for watching my video, and I want to know down below how much debt you guys are in, and I'd love to come see your channel if you're into finance too. So thanks, bye.